quickly then. Yes. Okay, but why is there no audio?
I'm not too picky.
So it's definitely this. This is the problem. Why can't I get any audio? I accidentally turned off sound for this. Why did I turn all this off? SFX off though. Sound effects need to be on. By God, I'm a muppet. But we knew that. Hey Shane, how's it going? Oh, wrong button. I didn't want to F11 that window. I want to F11 this one. Ah, yes. Put you there. Okay, we are cooking. Sitting on a beautiful. Oh my days. Hang on a minute. Don't tell me. Hang on, there's a slim chance it's because I've done that. Just get a random one. Just need to load it up to see if it's. Need to change a few settings, but I'm not getting 50 FPS. I'm on 60 FPS. Why is that? What version did I get? Hang on a minute. Did I download the wrong version? Well, the US got 60 FPS. I got the European version of bloody GT3. That's why. GT3 ROM USA. All that prep, and I've got to do this now. Oh, very good. Where's the download button? Yeah, let's just try. Frequency, is that good? And it'll be done in about 15 minutes. Well, while we wait, am I waiting again? Not long. So frustrating. Why did they have 50 FPS and 60 FPS ones? It's not even running properly either. I've messed with the settings too much, haven't I? I don't like those settings. Settings, graphics. I want to default to normal. Emulation, normal. Hello everyone, welcome. Just a bit of a hiccup with the game at the moment. I downloaded the US version, not US version. I'm having some graphical issues that I need to just filter out first. Hang on. Put the sound back on, I forgot about that. I always get them mixed up. SFX is sound effects, you absolute donkey. There we go. Really grateful for double speed. I think the braking zone is for the first one. 900 meters, wasn't it? Turns out it's not. 900 meters. Got there in the end. Oh, silly goose. How much of it is a download? It's gonna take half an hour. That's rude. I'm getting 9 frames. Let's fast forward that a little bit. We try. Just ever so slightly pulling ahead, which is a bit rude if you ask me. Just prefer to over-rev a slight bit by the looks of it. How late do I need to brake? Bit worse this time. Let's just fast forward to that. Oh mate, playing Le Mans Ultimate. Got a VTuber fandom there. That's so easy. It's frustrating. How's that going to take it down there? It's still 20 minutes away. I'm going to be doing these all over again, which is annoying. But it's good practice. We're going to get to listen to it. I won't bother with these. We've got 5 people watching. If you want to see something that you haven't seen in a long time on GT, I can load up Gran Turismo 2 while I wait for it to download. It's 26 minutes away. 2 megabytes a second. Buy a car. We've got 18 grand. We can at least figure out what car we're going to start with. That was one car that I used for my Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2 playthrough, and I can't afford it. It's 32 grand. I have 18. Can't even afford a meat. Oh, I can afford an MX-5. What year's that MX-5 though? I want an 8. I want a car that's got a bit of variety. Okay, I wonder what year. They won't tell me that. Okay. That one's from the 80s. Anything Mitsubishi? Nothing. But one of the best Evos ever. The Evo 7. Evo 8 is probably my favourite. So Evo prototypes there. How good this game looks compared to Gran Turismo 2 is insane. Cannot buy a Nissan. Oh, no. No, we got hopeful for a moment, but no, we cannot. Buy a Subaru? Nope. The Impreza rally car. What a car that was. Good memories doing Super Speedway in that thing. Got a Toyota. I feel like I know what car. If we can't get anything, we'll get the Sprinter. There's more than one version of it. I feel like there should be. Not a lot we can do there, unfortunately. Did we get a Daihatsu? I don't think I've ever in my entire life gone into a game and thought, you know, I'm going to buy a Daihatsu. They must make pianos, because why else would their logo be that? Can I buy a Honda? Or an Acura, what they call it in this game? Chevrolet, sure I can buy a Chevy. No, I cannot buy a Chevy. Chrysler. Buy a PT Cruiser. Yeah, just skip that. Now how I'm going to do this challenge is I'll get the first license obviously, and I'm not going to do anything more until I've done as much as I can with that license. So I'm going to get the B license, do everything on B license, and then get the A license, because the game is so easy to cheese with just you get all gold in the S license, you get the Dodge Viper concept, which is cheese in itself. I want to earn, you know, the exploits through legitimacy, I guess, if that makes sense. Like if I get them through winning a championship kind of thing. $43 grand for a Renault. I feel like these cars shouldn't cost this much. 38 grand. Fee at 21 grand. $500,000. How far away is it download? Oh, now it's an hour away. Amazing. UK, what can we get to the UK? Yeah, I'm gonna get an Aston Martin for 18 grand. Jag. Oh, let's just not go to the next one. No, it would be a Lowe's Vauxhall maybe. No, not enough cars in, unfortunately. Belgium. It's just not a shaver. And just right there. So, not got many options. Get a Mazda MX-5. And we're going to go with the sushi car. Is it sushi? Colour do we reckon? It's going to be the OGY, doesn't it? Is it a rear-wheel drive one? Wait, rear-wheel drive. This was the last one that was rear-wheel drive, wasn't it? Sunday? How far can you get into this game before you need a license? Oh, the license. I was looking on the right hand side, looking for licenses on the left. I can get up to the 80s to here, and then it's. I've got the Yaris Type R meeting. Quite a lot of them I don't need anything. Majority of them I don't anyway. But for this one we do. Why is that always the first option? And the download is now 6 minutes away. That's good news. Very fuzzy. Oh, why is it doing that? I've ran an emulator at max performance with less, so it shouldn't be struggling at all. Far away is it? 20 minutes now. Fun. Come on, let's get it. This is riveting content right here. Being hunted down by two Honda Civics, a Civic Del Sol. Two more laps for this. This is peak content right here. My girlfriend's rocked up as well. Look at this peak content. I'm using the wrong version of the game as well. I'm using the European version. So I'm downloading the US version now, so I can have 60 FPS. To fifth gear, ladies and gentlemen. Doing this for just a moment. I feel the screen tear, it's annoying me. Engage turbo. Did it. Hang on, let me just do a quick question. Test manager up as well. Okay, no. The emulator is using 5% of my CPU. Why is it struggling? Download done yet. Okay. F11 on that. While that happens, dude, saw this on. Emulation. Graphics renderer Vulkan. So with this one, internal resolution. Why is that 3072? 3072 is that up? See, that should say 3072 there. I should say something else. Why is that being funny? Graphics. I'll score into nothing. How far is that download? Still 15 minutes away. It's a bit erratic. We'll do another race. Celebrate this one. Okay, I'm getting more than 10 frames. Even I can tell that much. This render feels a lot better though. Well, thanks for the follow, Sol. I've already just seen that now, but thank you. Got a lot of motion blur, which throws me a bit off. Just doing these races while I download the US version of this, what do you call it, this game, just because I'm only getting 50 FPS. It doesn't look as good, and I want it to look as best as it can for you guys. Fast forward here and there. Around the outside of the Civic. Oh, it cuts us off. The inside of them. Using gravity for our advantage. They opened this corner a lot up from Gran Turismo 2 and 1. Oh, this is still difficult. And they got rid of the concrete on the outskirts to put grass there. Oh, it's struggling to get up the hill. But we got there. And we're over the hill. Pulling away from them. Gauge turbo. Getting there. We're pulling away, ladies and gentlemen. Getting that gap. Exciting stuff, as you can probably tell. Hey Godzilla, yeah man, using an emulator. Fast forward. Apparently this version's not very stable either. I searched a minute ago. It's a little bit away. It's over half downloaded. Yeah, I'm using this. My PCSX2 I think it's called. Any graphics. Let's go through here. Texture filtering. Back to the AMD. What's that one? a lot nicer, isn't it? Where do I find? Alright, we're back here now. Okay, so it says settings, graphics. Scroll down to upscaling fixes. Top menu. Scroll down to the section for upscaling fixes. There is no upscaling fixes. On screen display. We'll see the option round sprites at the start. Go to settings, graphics. Settings, graphics. Scroll to the upscaling fixes. Oh, come on. Yep, it's not telling me where. There's no, it's the option advancing. How do I get advanced settings? Is that download done yet? 90%. 1 minute to go till I can play the proper version. Sweet. Where's the advanced settings? Alright, where's the advanced settings? Tools. Settings, new properties. Where's advanced settings? Does anyone see advanced settings? See an option for advanced. Settings, graphics. Post processing. Let's Screen display. Display. Aspect ratio. But how far away are you? You're 96% done. It's not being very helpful to me. Settings, graphics, which is where I am. I don't get that option. It's weird. And download's done. Sweet. Alright, let's open that file. Yeah. Alright. Cut. Paste. Alright, sweet. And then we shut it down. Yes. Open it back up. And then we have the US version. There we go, now we can play. We're going to do all the options. First things first, 16:9. Sound effects on. Steering is that, acceleration is right stick forward, brakes right stick back, shift up, L2, R2, yep. Okay, and we are good to go. Now we can play the game properly, ladies and gentlemen. So it's running at 60 frames, which is what we wanted. And now we can play the game how it should have been played. Forgot to do that. Okay, it's fine. It is perfectly fine. Can't get it right on the first time, otherwise we'd look too smart. Shift up is X, shift down is square. Alright. Do a little G fast forward there. We've already done this one, so we can cheeky hit. I believe is the fair thing to do. Yeah, I'm still braking too early. Still just brake. You don't think you need to brake. We think you need to brake it like 100 meters away. Just gonna fast forward through here. I'm not doing this a billion times. To wait 30 seconds. I've still missed it. Get it this time. 950 then. Oh, don't be rude. Okay, got it that time. Should we can't have music playing? I don't get that. So weird breaking that late. We're literally breaking 50 meters before. We got gold. That's all that matters. My God, that's brutal. Alright, what we're going to do is we are going to put the music on. However, I can't have... So, and then we can have menu music still. But I think we all want a bit of menu music. Done it first try, ladies and gentlemen. That's an audio that you'll remember well. Need to put my name in there, come on. First thing is I can fast forward through the menus now. Controls feel a lot nicer as well compared to GT2. Oh, that's what that is at the top right. It's my blinking Opera browser. Just being just on the screen. There it is. See? Hang in there, Bessie. Oh, a 10th off. We can do better. What's my name? Put that here. We'll put that there. There we go, now I can see everything. not going to be a 10th though, is it? Half a 10th. Soldier. Beat by a smidge again. $32 thousandths off the goal time right now. There we go, we've done it. Just had to get the line right once. That's what to do. Alright, let's see if I can do this before I want to go to bed. Which is in 20 minutes. Honda S2000. My cursor in the way. Not that quick, was I? Wrong button. There's the 6/10 I need, just about there. Oh, just. Easy. Okay, so it's 35 mph. First try, or first full try anyway. Pretty good, pretty good. 7 Miata this time. That's sad, isn't it? Within a 10th. First try again, ladies and gentlemen. Feels a lot better this version as well. B7. Not even wheel spin, there's a MRS. It's not an MR2, but like this is the one that no one wants. Not first try this time. Shame. Can't be perfect all the time. Found a bit of time. Not enough time, but we found enough time. Likes a bit of a late shift again, so let's focus on that. Bit deep there, unfortunately. Had a lot of time there. It's another goal, ladies and gentlemen. A lot easier than Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2 by a landslide. Holy hell. This one will be a challenge though. It should be a challenge. Because this is an infamous license test through all the Gran Turismos. Especially the Gran Turismo 1. That one took me hours to do. Pretty hard still. See how slow that was? I nearly got silver, so not too bad. Let's give it another go. There's a lot. You got to be really impressed with how much they improved the handling as well compared to from number 1 to skill issue. But the handling is so much better than what it was on Gran Turismo 1. It was just a drift simulator compared to this. I don't know where I'm going. But in the R33 Skyline, it was brutal doing this license on Gran Turismo 1. This is, it feels like a cakewalk compared. Saying that, I'm making all the mistakes right now. Which is a bit of a silly me, to be honest. Just stay in second gear. Yeah, hang it around, come on. Not what you want to do. It happened nonetheless. A bit of time. Enough for not even silver, sadly. But we've improved significantly. Once again, I've gone to third gear when I shouldn't have. I think we're going to improve on the time here. Yeah, we did. Got to silver finally. I think it's our first silver actually, because I normally go from bronze to gold. Let's give it another crack. Stay in second gear this time. Rev it out as well by the looks of it. It likes going to 8,000 RPM if it can. Bugger. Turning in too early. Starting to get showing. Shift as late as we can. Lift off a little bit there, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Now the rest of the lap, that is. I do not. I'm missing this corner as well. I've done it better this time. Yeah, still not worth it though, sadly. Let's do it again. Funny thing is, I think I've struggled more on the very first test, just knowing when to brake. Understeer. Understeer again. And we retry again. Terribly. Better. Saying that I'm barely ahead of my other time at this point. Bad line. Yeah, that's fair. Good line. Can I maintain it now? Chose to be safer. Oh, I got oversteer on the exit. Boo. Okay, this is difficult. Oh, I'm getting tired. I want to do it. I want to finish this before I go to bed. Cheer me on, people, we got this. Hey Nate, mate, I'm playing on a emulator called the PCSX2, man. It's I've used it a few times before. Pretty user friendly. I'm just using a PS5 controller. Oh, bad line. Yeah, man, this was my childhood, this game. Got core memories of taking the RUF CTR2 around the turbo track, and I could only win the race if I could get in the draft of the cars ahead of me. Great memories. I've smashed every license so far, but this one has slowed me down a little bit. It's notorious in all Gran Turismos that it's on. I've been doing Gran Turismo 1 and Gran Turismo 2, so naturally I'm up to GT3 now. I think GT3 holds a special place in a lot of people's hearts though. But yeah, the thing is you can fast forward it as well when you just want to get to the end of a straight, which is good. We've got to find 1/4 of a second and a bit more. We send it out wide here. Stay in second. Shift on the crest. Down the gear. Yeah, it did everything right. And it was a leaps and bounds ahead of anything else at the time of its release. Oh, shifted too early then. The only thing it really needed back then was just more content. You get that in Gran Turismo 4. Which personally, I think Gran Turismo 4 is a better game overall. But by the time it did come out, there was already so much more. Graphically as well, it's leaps and bounds. Like you could, if you told me this was on the PS3, I'd believe you. Saying that it's upscaled to 4K, but still, if this output at 1080p, you'd think it was a PS3 game. Too early again, my friend. The fact that this is only on the easiest licenses is frustrating because it's one of the hardest in the game. This and the RUF RGT in the Salem section, whatever it's called, on that complex string, whatever it's called, like the purpose-built test track for like all like the difficult situations. Did I beat my time? No. But we have learned how to do that corner properly. We just follow the driving line. Shocker. It's almost like it is the quickest way to do it. Too much oversteer. A little bit better on the exit, but it's not going to be enough for gold, sadly. So, found half a tenth. Win is a win, I guess. And we've got to find 0.2 of a second, plus a bit more. We won't talk about that. What's some of your memories on this, man? Like, what is your like strongest memory on Gran Turismo 3? Like, what do you remember most about the game back then? What's your favorite thing to do when you think about this game? Oh, I've understood. Too much speed in. Still beat the time, I think. Yeah, by 0.002 of a second. You son of a gun. A win is a win. I'm still 0.2 behind. Endurance races in the Castrol FTO. Do you mean the FTO? Is that one of their custom Le Mans prototypes? Because, do you mean the Castrol Supra? What am I doing? I remember as a kid, I'd always do the 150 miles of super speedway, whatever car I'd want to use. the track. So the first wall pit wasn't enough. I've got a core memory of mine doing the final S license in that stinking GT1. A lot, Warden. A lot. All the others have been doing them on like my first or second try. I can't get away with that gear there. We'll get there, Warden, mate. I've had more attempts on other ones. It's not about the attempts either, it's about the journey. Yeah, I know, man. I was saying before, it's a iconic license, this one. It's harder on Gran Turismo 1 in the R33. In comparison, this does feel like a piece of cake. 22 years ago. Bloody hell. Takes you back, doesn't it? 22 years. I was like 5 when this game came out. Yeah, short shift didn't help me there. But we know that now. We've got to find 170 milliseconds. Oh, 70 miles per hour, I can't be in second gear anymore. If only that wall wasn't there. Nearly had it then. Yeah, it's taken me a while as well, mate. Don't you worry about that. I've been doing it for like 20 minutes now. We'll get there. We'll get there. There's a wall there. Important to notice when you can see a wall. If you're ever unsure, crash into it. You'll learn real quick if it's really there or not. And that's a wall. Gonna be a wall. Oh, thank you, sir. I've done it before. I know that. I think I did it about a year and a half ago. But I remember it taking a long time back then too. Mix of understeer and overtation. Yeah, ignore that guy. He's a bot trying to mess people around. This live stream's not going to end. Not until we do this anyway. There's a wall here, I think. Yes. God. You wouldn't have thought that they would have put this as the beginner license. Too late, sorry. Lifted it too late. Oh, God. The fatigue is setting in, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. A shocking job. Shocking. It's not going to be enough for gold, sadly, but it'll get us closer. Yeah. Ah, son of a gun. 26 thousandths off now, ladies and gentlemen. Next time we beat my ghost, it should be gold. Oh, suffering. You already know, mate. I didn't hit the wall then. We all saw that not happen. Ah! You're joking! Oh, I've beaten it twice in a row. And I'm still not bloody gold. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. There's that 9,000s right there, you can see it. Is it viable for me to stay in third gear here? Probably not. Yeah, mate, we're getting there. I need to find 9,000s. It's going to take me about that long. We nearly had an hour as well. Get that 9,000s. Too much turn then, hit the wall. Come on. I'm watching the speedo to make sure I rev at the right time. Change gear at the right time. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button, because we've done it. Warden, this is why I'm doing this at the moment, because I remember back in 2017 I used to Uber. And I'd get home at 4 in the morning, and as I got into bed, I'd see Jimmy Broadbent live doing this at like 4 in the morning my time. And that's where I was like, well, you know, maybe I'd do that myself. Do that. I've done Gran Turismo 1 and 2 to an extent. We'll take a moment to appreciate this. If you want to come back and watch me a bit more often, I'm going to be doing this a bit more often. Mix between this, Le Mans Ultimate with this wheel, and a few other things. Play a lot of things, play COD, play F1, all the GTs. Yeah. But before we go, let's pick our first car. I know we've won the Mazda. I'm going to make it a habit of trying not to use the prize cars. But there's only one car There should only ever be one car you ever start with in Gran Turismo. And if it's not the Daihatsu Midget, because it's not in this game.
Warden says to chat 86.
Yeah, boy. The Sprinter Truno. Now we're going to get it in the classic white or the red for Red X2. What do you reckon, fellas? Red for Redeemer or white for the OG colour? This car will take us a long way. We will use this car a lot. I think the right choice is the white one, though. Got 4 grand left over. You know what we must do. Good, good. I'm glad you said that because I've done it now. And fast forward through this. There's some nice wheels on it. Awesome. I know what wheels I want. Oh. Hang on. I think it's got to be these, hasn't it? Got to have something red on them, you know?
Warden says to chat 3-spoke man.
3-spoke man, too late. But we'll look for it. 3-spoke man. Let's see if we can find 3-spoke ones. There we go. Oh, I got it. Got the red trim on it, as well as the thing. All right. Let's put some sport tires on it. Can't afford them. That's ridiculous. Stability control. Just put a bit of lightweight on it. And engine, little cheap ECU chip, probably one of the best bang for your buck part in the game, in every GT. And let's just do one race. Do the Sunday Cup. Now I was doing it. You obviously weren't here the whole time, but I was started playing it. I was playing the European version. It was 50 frames. But now we've got the 60 frames, which is much better. Oh, don't tell me I have to turn off traction control for every car. We're doing this race and then we're calling it, everyone. Just letting you know that now. Do we engage our turbo on the straights? Full send, mate.
Warden says to chat full send in the corners as well.
I can't full send it in the corners, mate. The turbo in the corners, alright. Full send, turbocharged. This is real speed, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let your eyes deceive you. Okay, let your eyes deceive you. Can't control 3 times speed. Use it on the straights. It's the most engaging race, this, isn't it? This is why people like NASCAR. This is NASCAR. I've just won a race of the Daytona 500 essentially. This is what this means. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our first race done. As much as I'd love to keep going, I do have adult responsibilities in the morning. and I've already outrun it a lot later than what I would like to. That last license really got us good. But what I'm going to be doing is, with this one, is I'm going to be doing it. Let's do some more options things while I remember. I will be. Hang on. Yeah, that's off. Why is that on for it or whatever? Can I change the it to? I can't, can I? No, there's no way for me to add what do you call it?
Warden says to chat, do you change it in GT mode?
Maybe. That track's a nightmare. I'd have to do it like before I get into a race, I'm pretty sure. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for me to call it a night. But like I said, what I'm going to be doing on this is I'm going to do what I can of the events. I've got the B license now, so I'm going to do what I can of the events in the beginner league. I'm going to do what I can without a light with up to B license, which will be pretty much up to here, and then I'll have to get the A license when I get to there, and then once I get to there, move on. I think half of these won't. Yeah. So some of them have got A's. There's the odd B one down here actually as well, keep that in mind. And then we'll work our way through, get the next licenses, IBs and AAs. They're the S licenses. No worries, mate. If you want to hop on again, mate, I should be streaming in the next few days. If not tomorrow. I really need to pay attention to my YouTube chat because someone's commented down there, Path of Least Resistance. When did you post that, my good friend? If you're still there, mate, thank you for watching. Anyway, good night everyone. Have a good evening.